Ladies and gentlemen, you're all very welcome to the membership conferring ceremony here today at our home on Kildare Street. Welcome to all our new members and their guests. This week we'll confer 272 new members from 20 different countries. We're delighted to meet you all here today. This building captures and nurtures our heritage. Our Heritage Centre has attained museum status, an award that recognises our dedication to caring for our collections to the highest standards. We have ambitious plans to grow our museum and to open our rich heritage and medical history increasingly to the public and a wider audience. All around you, there are portraits, sculptures and items that reflect our central role in the history of medicine in Ireland and indeed abroad. Today, you join their ranks and join all of us on your lifelong journey and career through medicine. This is an exciting moment in your career and one that you have earned through your hard work, determination and dedication, as well as the support of those around you. So well done. And now, before declaring the ceremony of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland open, may I introduce the platform party. Dr. Alessandra Biagini, Chair of the MRCPI Trainees Committee. Professor Sam Coulter-Smith, Chair of the Institute of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. Dr. Judith Meehan, Dean of the Faculty of Paediatrics. Dr. Dermot O'Shea, President of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland. Dr. Emer Kelly, Consultant in Respiratory Medicine. Ms. Harriet Wheelock is our mace bearer, and I'm Professor Michael Keane. I'm the Registrar of the College. This is a meeting of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland for the purpose of conferring membership, which I now declare open. With your permission, President, I will now proceed with the conferring ceremony.
Please proceed.
Before we formally admit you all as members, I now call on Dr. Alessandra Biagini, MRCPI Trainees Committee, to address you.
Thank you, President, fellows and members. As Chair of the Trainee Committees of the RCPI, it is my honor, my privilege and my duty to represent you and to work on your behalf with the College to improve the quality of our medical education and of the training we receive. I am sincerely delighted to be here in person today to extend my heartfelt congratulations on your remarkable accomplishment of achieving membership of this college. It was no longer ago I was sitting at your place, and it is still fresh in my memory the number of hours and months and years of hard work and efforts to reach this goal. The effort you put into your life, all the sacrifices you made, today have paid off, and you should be just proud of yourself and of your accomplishments. As members of the RCPI, you have distinguished yourself as the brightest and best physician of your generation. You stand apart as the group of doctors who will lead the profession for the generation to come. Your graduation today leads you one step closer to specialization in your field of interest and towards being a leader within our healthcare service, and marks a significant milestone in your career progression and your success. Today must be a joyful day, a day of celebration to be shared with your family, friends, and peer fellows. But please remember, this is not just an end, it's a turning point. From now on, you will have a shared responsibility in shaping our profession, deciding its evolution and supporting and being the active creator of all the necessary progress to serve at the best of our possibilities this country and all the needs of the citizens at their most vulnerable points in their lives. You will have the moral duty to put the talents and skills you have proven through many challenges and adversity to teach and to guide your junior colleagues and to ensure they achieve and maintain the same high standards of clinical and academic excellence that you yourselves have demonstrated. In this room, we all know these exams aren't easy, and many of us were tested to our own very limit, but they are a goal worth achieving, so please guide your fellow doctors to the same success you now so deservedly enjoy. I am delighted to see that so many of you have friends and family members here today. The support of your beloved ones has got you here in no small measure, and sharing and rejoicing with you and for your success is the highest form of love and, yes, of teamwork. Finally, now that exams are over, you no doubt have more spare time in your hands. I would suggest you to use this period to take stock of your achievement and to think what direction you would like your career to take. With that extra bit of time you have, I'd also invite you and encourage you to join us in the Trainee Committee in working with RCPI to bring about positive changes that will benefit you and benefit the doctors who follow you in your footsteps. I'm sure over your engagement so far with the college, you've all seen what works well, but also all the things that could be better. Now that you have both the insight and the authority to make a change, I really urge you all to work with me to keep making this college a better and better place for our trainees, so we can be proud to be members of this noble institution, proud of the fact that we can be part of receiving and providing world-class medical training, proud of the fact that we will always strive for better, and proud of the fact that we in this room are constantly working to safeguard the healthcare of the people of Ireland. Congratulations once again, and thank you very much.
Thank you. I now ask all the licentiates and members to stand and to read with me the Declaration of Membership. Okay, so we'll read this together. I do hereby solemnly and sincerely promise that I will observe and obey the statutes, bylaws and regulations of this college relating to members, and will submit to such penalties as may be lawfully imposed for any neglect or infringement of them, including the erasure of my name from the list of members and the surrender of my diploma of membership received from the college. I further promise and declare that I will, to the best of my ability, do all things in the practice of my profession for the honour of the college and the good of the public. I further promise and declare that I will not keep open shop for the sale of medicines or endeavour to obtain practice or to attract public notice by any unworthy means, nor will I either permit or sanction the use of my name by any other person for such purpose or in connection with any secret remedy. And in case of any doubt relative to the true meaning of this engagement, I promise to submit to the judgment of the college. I now call upon the President, Dr. Diarmuid O'Shea, to formally admit the new licentiates and members-elect collectively to membership of the College.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as President, I hereby admit you collectively as licentiates and members of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland. Congratulations to each of you.
Congratulations to our new members. You may all be seated. I'll now ask each new member to come forward and receive your parchment as your name is called. Samuel Ihidu Abo, General Medicine. Amal El Saeed Hassanain Abu Talab, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Fatah El Rahman Mohammed Taha Ahmed, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Samar Khalifa Mohammed Ahmed, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Hina Amjad, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Bilal Aslam, Pediatrics. Mirza Aoun Mohammed Baig, Pediatrics. Pravita Balachandran, General Medicine. Nagina Begum, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Rachel Burke, General Medicine. Sean Finbar Brennan, General Medicine. Aoife Cashin, General Medicine. Sive Comerford, General Medicine. Aoife Corcoran, Pediatrics. Azza Muhammad Ali Dawalbait, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Niamh Dorney, General Medicine. Jeremy Ferguson Dover, General Medicine. Sarah Abdul Muneem Agib El Badri, Pediatrics. Farah Ideo Binti Fadzil, General Medicine. Emer Foley, General Medicine. Zeb Haider, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Faizan Hakim, Pediatrics. Sarah Joy Handley, Pediatrics. Ijaz ul Haq, General Medicine. Shamaila Ibrahim, Obstetrics and Gynecology. El Said Ibrahim, General Medicine. Ikra Ishtayak, Pediatrics. Muhammad Asim Jamil, Pediatrics. Karnazri Karapati, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Erica Estelle Lahoud, Pediatrics. Cian Lenihan, General Medicine. Kashaf Naeem Malik, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Michelle Martin, General Medicine. David Harpley Mullins, General Medicine. Mariam Nabil, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Janice Sarah Neville, General Medicine. Ching Wan Ji, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Shandana Noor, General Medicine. Irla Sean O'Donnell, General Medicine. Mairead Michelle O'Donnell, General Medicine. Tara M.G. O'Sullivan, General Medicine. Oisin O'Sullivan, General Medicine. Nevin John Paul, General Medicine. Mariam Rana, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Lamis Sajjad, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Aditi Aprabha Saraswati, Pediatrics. Adrian Chapman Yan, General Medicine. The following candidates are being conferred in absentia, and I'll read their names. Ashok A.L. Virapan, Asma Abbas, Muhammad Abdul Tif Elamin Abdullah, Sama Assam Abuf Ismail Magahed, Atifa Afshin Sharik, Hussein Ahmed, Muhammad Abdul Baghi Hamad Al Nil Ahmed, Sahar Al Tayyab Al Faki Ahmed, Sami Mushawa Alanzi, Simi Anna Alexander, Nala Muhammad Ahmed Ali Al Faki, Nizar Ali, Yusuf Abdul Rahman Yusuf Ali, Siham Muhammad Ibrahim Al Zain, Saida Rahila Atik, Tawassul Garib Ala Awad Al Cream, Husnia Osman Babakir, Santri Bai, Sarah Beno, Deepa Devi Das, Katie DeJong, Dervla Mary Devine, Rania Ali Al Mazri Yusuf. Now a round of applause for all our new members. And I now call on one of our new members, Aditya Prabha Saraswati, to address you on behalf of the college.
Good morning, everybody. Dear Honorable President and fellow members, as a RCPI trainee, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all sincerely. Certainly, it is time to celebrate this major achievement in all of our careers. I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to the whole RCPI team. This wouldn't have happened without your immense support. Being as a mother, I know the difficulty doing the exams, but the immense support that was given by the RCPI team. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. In addition, of course, I'd like to take a moment to thank all my colleagues, consultants, registrars, and all my SPRs for teaching us and for getting us through all this journey so far. It wouldn't have been possible without all your teachings and all your support throughout the journey. Not just helping us to do the exams, but also thank you for encouraging us to become good doctors by setting yourself as a good role models. Thank you so much. I'd like to express also my sincere thank you to all of our patients who have all been very generous to help us to learn about your medical condition, be it your child's or thank you so much for letting us to practice our examination skills on you or your child. Thank you so much for your major contribution into this. Lastly, of course, I cannot stop thanking my family and the whole, everybody who is involved in getting us through this journey. Thank you. Today, it is important to reflect on our career to date and the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. We may have tough times, however, it is very important to remember and reflect upon enormous privileges we have as doctors and, of course, as member of the college. To look after a patient and address their concerns in the right way, in the right time, is a great privilege and is a great source of self-satisfaction. We are today one step further along the road to completing our training, and in doing so, we will help to shape the practice of our chosen field. As a new member of the RCPI College, we will become more senior members of our team at work, and we will have the privilege of teaching, training, and supporting those coming along after us, and helping drive, maintain the standards of excellence that have characterized the college for over 360 years. The college is its members. This is our college. And I'm delighted to join with you all today and to work with you all in the future to constantly safeguard the healthcare of the people of Ireland. Congratulations to all of us once again, and I'm delighted and honored to be part of the RCPI College. Good luck, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I now call on the President, Dr. Dermot O'Shea, to address you.
Thank you, Michael. If we're not careful, we might finish the ceremony early, so I better speak for a while. It's always good to get to this point in the ceremony where everybody's actually sitting down with a certificate in their hand. So guests, members, fellows, Tá fáilte Caligrove, today is a very proud day for you and your families and friends who've supported you over the years, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here to number 6 Kildare Street, our recently redecorated medical home. If you had time to engage with the Olympics or Paralympics over the summer and the stories of each of the athletes who represented their countries, I am sure you will have been struck by their determination, their passion, and their focus. Unless you're a Kelly Harrington, a Kate Dunleavy, or a Paula Donovan, the accolades that Olympians enjoy over their careers may elude doctors. But for us, our medal equivalent is seeing progress and improvement in healthcare delivery and patient outcomes. And this also takes a similar attention, commitment, passion, perseverance, and teamwork, as those athletes did. Everyone on this platform, and indeed others in this room, have shared this experience with you. We are fully aware of the commitment it takes, the hard work, the hours of study at night, the deferral of your social life in busy clinical jobs. Membership is a very significant achievement, and one we mark and celebrate with you today. Now, armed with your membership, your connection with the college changes and evolves. Your confidence as a doctor continues to build. Each of us has our own reason for choosing a career in medicine, but you now become an integral part of the fabric and the history of this college, a global and connected group of medical practitioners around the world. Today, you become an ambassador for your college. And as Dr. Saraswati said, you also become a custodian of the college, a custodian of what the college was, what the college is, and what the college will do. And your contribution and input will be vital in the years ahead. I'm reminded regularly by the people I have the pleasure to work with and the patients I look after of the doctor's commitment to a lifetime of continuous learning. There are increasing demands. You're often navigating uncharted waters, and we're wondering how we can do more for the patients we look after. Similar to the elite athlete, sustaining that passion, drive, and desire to always do better for the patient we look after and improve the healthcare system we work in. Meeting these challenges, as I said, isn't rewarded with a medal, but it is awarded with a sense of achievement and pride that emerges over the course of the privileged careers we have. The man looking down directly from the middle of the stage is, on the picture, on the portrait, is John Stern. And John Stern founded this college in 1654 at the age of 30. He was born 400 years ago, a milestone we mark this year. He founded the college to improve training and practice of medicine, to improve patient care, and as a place for physicians to meet. These founding principles remain very relevant in our world today. The Royal College of Physicians is the largest and oldest postgraduate training medical body in Ireland, with 6 postgraduate training bodies under our roof, so to speak. Fortunately, not leaking today with the rain. PEDS, occupational medicine, pathology, obstetrics and gynecology, public health, and the Institute of Medicine. And here in number 6, our ancestral home since 1862, we're surrounded by our medical heritage and many of the giants of medicine from this college's past. Mary Hearn, Samuel Gordon, William Stokes, Dominic Corrigan, Kathleen Lynn, Robert Graves, to name a few. All of them experts in their field, all of them outward-looking, and each of them practicing medicine in an ever-changing landscape, as we all do today. So we must nurture and treasure their stories and your evolving stories as part of our emerging heritage and history. The vision of our college is in essence a global community of doctors engaged and enabled to improve health. Today, you join this community of doctors and an international network of close to 14,000 alumni around the world. The impact of this global community of doctors is far more extensive than many of us truly appreciate. We make our contribution and impact by empowering and supporting our community of learners, trainees, members and fellows to improve health through training, education and advocacy. And as Michael said, today we welcome over 270 members from 20 countries, along with your guests, to this growing, engaged and connected community. Some of you have travelled huge distances to be here with us at the ceremony, and you and your guests are especially welcome. What you do every day makes a very real difference to people's lives. The skills, knowledge, friendship and networks you develop during your training are the foundation and the launchpad for the medical careers you have ahead of you. I'm a general physician and a geriatrician, and I have the pleasure of knowing some of you here today, and I've also worked with a few of you, so bear with me if you've heard one or two of these stories before. I'm privileged to meet many people in my job, and I occasionally ask them if they have any advice they would like to give a doctor over the course of their career. I actually met a 100-year-old man 2 weeks ago who told me it's an egg a day, doctor. But on a more serious note, in April of this year, we welcomed Anthony Fauci as an honorary fellow of this college to receive our Stern Medal in recognition of all he has done for medicine at an individual and a global level. Among the other things I asked him is what advice he would have for each of us individually as doctors and for us as a postgraduate training body in the future. Now, while of course he emphasised the importance of evidence-based care, science and research informing how we care for the patient, he also reminded me that we are not treating an illness or a disease, we are treating a person with an illness. And he went on to quote an early 20th century physician, Francis Peabody, who said, "The secret to caring for the patient is to care for the patient." And that, coming from a giant of modern day medicine with all he has accomplished, was as inspiring as it was a relief, because he distilled down the roles we play in people's lives at their time of greatest need and stress, to care for the patient you are looking after. And by extension, that sort of gives us a roadmap of how we practice the art of medicine over the course of our careers, how we choose to become involved in hospitals and communities we work in, and how you choose to contribute to the work of your college. Weaving into the fabric of your practice core values, and I am sure you would suggest many others, including compassion, openness, kindness, empathy, and understanding for your patient and each other, will empower you to make an important difference to the health and well-being of your patients, the healthcare system you work in, and as importantly, yourselves. You are the future clinicians and leaders who will shape healthcare service delivery over the next years and decades. So be an active contributor. Become involved in the college. You heard Dr. Biagini talk to you about that. You can become part of the culture change you would like to see across the continuum of healthcare. That is as much a challenge as it is a privilege, knowing you can be part of and lead a change in how healthcare and training are delivered. At these times, these responsibilities can seem overwhelming, and clearly getting the balance right in relation to how much you do is important. So you must make sure to look after yourself as well. It should go without saying, but making time for yourself, your family, and your friends is essential. Across our institutes and faculties here in the college, Professor Duffy leads our Department of Healthcare Leadership, Dr. Maeve Doyle is our Dean of Education, and Dr. Biagini, who spoke to you today, is our Chair of the Trainees Committee. So there are plenty of opportunities for you to become easily involved in the college, be it as an advocate, teacher, educator, or in the future as a trainer, examiner, and leader. But in the middle of your career, figure out how you contribute. For starters, look to become involved in the RCPI Training Committee, who ensure the trainee voice is represented and is an essential part for our drive for progress and improvement. So after that rallying call on a meander through our college's history and a momentary lapse of reflection, I have a few important thank yous to say. And when I know when I name a few names, you leave many out. So in advance, big thank you to those I've left out. They're clearly the most important people, but I'm also going to name some people. So firstly, I'd like to acknowledge each of those on the platform party who've taken time out of their busy schedules to be here and celebrate with you today. Work goes on. One of the doctors sitting on the platform was in at 4 o'clock this morning, so I'm delighted they're not nodding off on the platform, so to speak. We couldn't fit with loads of people who wanted to be here today, but I'd like to thank specifically all our examiners and boards, including those that lead them. Ono Coron from PEDS, Mary Higgins from Obstetrics, Lucianne Bean from the Institute of Medicine, Dara Whelan from the Obstetrics and Oc Health, and Louise Gaeta and Colin Small. The college staff here today are among a staff of 170 who support us throughout our training, our career trajectory, and our lifelong learning. So on behalf of the new members, the members and fellows, I thank our CEO, Audrey Houlihan, and her team for their continued and much appreciated work on our behalf. So Emma and Harriet, who are here on their behalf, just a thank you to them. You'll be pleased to know, Michael, I'm nearly done. It's also my pleasure to extend a céad míle fáilte to our new members' guests here in the Corrigan Hall and in the Winter Hall, listening quietly, to celebrate this important milestone in your career. The emotional, financial and practical supports they and many more have given you, I know, are essential ingredients in your success and that you and we appreciate. So on behalf of our new members and those of us here in the college, to those of you at the back of the hall, sitting in the guest seats, a sincere thank you for all the support you have given and continue to give to our new members. They would not be here without you today, and we thank you for that. At our core, the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland provides the highest standards of quality of training, lifelong education and learning, which translates into the best quality of care for the patients we look after. The future of this college depends on you, our new members. I hope you appreciate the opportunities open to you because of the career you have chosen, which are truly extraordinary, and your potential is unlimited. And I sincerely hope you fulfill all your dreams and ambitions. My congratulations to each of you on getting your membership. I hope you and your guests have a memorable evening. Gurv Mila Mahagwiv, a Clusation to Hurtum. Enjoy the rest of your day.
That completes the conferring ceremony for membership. We would ask guests to remain here in the Corrigan Hall while the group photograph for new members takes place in the main entrance hall, and a reception will follow the group photograph next door here in the Graves Hall.